Hey friends, today we're going to look at a Pioneer, what do you call this? A graphic equalizer, a sound correction device, you name it. Anyways, so this is a Pioneer GR-470, 470, whatever. The interesting thing is, like, I just got done reviewing a Techniques, and I can already tell you that, like, the style from the Techniques to the Pioneer is pretty significant. There's a significant difference. Let me go get that Techniques and put it beside this one. So the Techniques is a little bit taller, right? So there's a little bit more room to play in here. The Techniques goes plus 12 to negative 12 dB. This Pioneer is only going plus 10, minus 10. And man, there's just not a lot of play in here. A lot of room to play with it. I have another one, let's see here, where did I put that one? There's another equalizer running around here that's mine. I don't know where I put it. Anyways, it's really tall. So anyways, so the Pioneer, already I can tell you that I'm not necessarily a fan, because, like, I've got sound, and if I clip it, sound goes away. And so I've got no sound coming through. I have a little bit of residual sound from the capacitors, and so you've always got to have this one on, whereas this one here, yeah, it was always on. Let's try. Okay, there you go. Okay, so I can turn it on. Never mind. So that was silly. Anyways, so it's off now and it's passing through, so that's just fine. Never mind, that was just my error. For such a simple device, you'd think it's pretty easy to operate, but operator error there. All right, so you turn it on, you put it back into mode here, and let's crank them all. Good. All right. It's definitely a whole different experience when you have an equalizer and you can play around with all of these different settings. And most receivers and integrated amplifiers, they do have, to some extent, a equalizer on them, but you know, buttons are cool. Buttons are making a comeback. So that's without it. There's with it. So it does. Takes it down. So let's take and move them around so that they're, you know, the V shape, the cool V shape. Everybody had the V shape on their equalizers when I was a kid. I'd go to my uncle's house and he'd have his hi-fi system with his equalizer, and he'd have that V shape on there, and he'd say, that's the shape you want, that's the shape the sound needs to be in. I was like, oh, okay, I guess the shape of the sound needs to be a V. And really what it comes back to, and I saw this just the other day, and I was like, oh, okay, well, I get it. The loudness setting is basically that V shape. So when you hit loud on your amp, it's basically doing this to it to different extents, I guess, if you have an adjustable one. All right, so man, I love the way that sounds, though. It just sounds so rich, so good. All right, so that is basically the runaround of this amp. You know, I just pulled it right off the shelf, started filming the video. That's how long it took me to get used to using it. I wish I had mine over here, because I'd love to stack all three of them up, because mine's a beast compared to these. But it is one of the higher end. I don't even remember the brand, honestly. When I saw it, I flipped out. I was like, man, that's mine. That's so cool looking, because it kind of looks silver face. All right, these are pretty good little deals. Hope you enjoyed the review. I know it wasn't too insightful, but thanks for watching anyways. I hope it was entertaining watching me fumble around with this. Oh, here's tape, so you can have your tape. So basically 2 channels, so you can hook anything else into the cassette if you wanted to, and then it'll dub the cassette at the settings. But man, I don't know why you'd use cassette. I'd be burning CDs or something like that off of it, maybe burning your records to CD or MP3 or something. Anyways, cool stuff, wonderful stuff. If you feel like you need an equalizer, you do, just go ahead and get one. The market is pretty good for them right now. Not a lot of people out there making them. So if you buy it, don't like it, and you can turn around and put it right back on Facebook Marketplace or wherever it is that you picked it up. Plus, I mean, look, it's just so cool. Look at those lights, all of those lights. I mean, that's just cool. You need one of these. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.